Did MTV ever try to push you in the direction of other reality shows, like as you were VJing and doing these things, or had a good relationship with them? Because that was prime time MTV reality TV, where they were like, Steven, let's put you on one. Let's put you on one of these other shows.
Challenge.
I mean,
Real world.
Yeah. Well, also The Hills obviously was,
Yeah.
and that was basically a spinoff with Lauren.
Yeah.
So they were asking me about that quite a bit. And I think in those later years of The Hills as well, when it was kind of very well known that everything was basically scripted at that point. Like everyone was in on it. It was like, you know, they're just like texting under the table. When you showed up in
that episode for The Hills, I remember to take her on. I went, it's happening.
That was a big buildup because I was so scared away from reality, and I think that they knew that. I think early on I expressed that, and actually the way that worked out was. I was really pressing MTV. They were starting to get into scripted. The Awkward was about to kick off.
So good.
There was like a cheerleading show I remember they were doing that was big when it was
Teen
first.
Teen Wolf was around.
Yes, Teen Wolf was coming out. And so I was like, hey, I'd love to, try to at least audition and get in one of these shows. They kept pushing The Hills, and eventually they worked out a scripted development deal with me for a year. They're like, hey, if you do 2 episodes of The Hills, we'll do a scripted development deal with you and we'll find something scripted for you, right? And I was like, oh, this is perfect. Quid pro quo. Yeah. And now I realize they didn't give a crap about getting me on a scripted show. They're like, just call this money over here, his scripted development deal, and then we'll get him on The Hills for a couple episodes. So I did one, and then I still felt very uncomfortable. It was not the world for me, and thankfully I got to do it with Lauren, so that part was easy. We're friends. But they kept calling me to do that second episode, and they had the year to do it, and I'd just be like, no, I'm out in North Carolina, sorry, working on One Tree Hill, or I would just have a lot of dentist appointments and had to be with my
Root
family.
canal.
Yes,
I don't know. It's emergency. They said
all
I have
the
to be there.
excuses in the book, which I was happy to do.
Yeah.
So I only had to do that one episode, which was fine.
Hey, pulling an excuse on them when they tricked you with the scripted deal, you got to play it back. You
Yeah,
got to play the
don't feel
game with
bad.
them.
Yeah.
Exactly.